Hi and welcome, pool fans, to the Poison Saigon Women 9 Ball Open, which is part of the Predator Pro Billiard series here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. We are live and we have 64 women that are competing in this event for a $70,000 prize fund. The game is 9 ball, it's winner break, best of 3 sets, races to 4. This is a winner's round match between Anita KANJAYA from Indonesia and Dao Truc Mai from Vietnam. I'm Benjamin Belhassen, and I'm glad to welcome in the booth my good friend George Tayeshi. Hi, George, how are you?
Hello, Ben. Hello, and thank you for such an introduction. We've got a fine match here. We were just witness to a fine match in our last match that we just commentated. Ben, it's been a pleasure commentating with you. And what a week,
Thanks,
or actually 11 days here in Vietnam. 11 great days.
Yeah.
Mai won the lag there. Anita from Indonesia will be waiting her turn. And actually, this is a one-loss side match. And
oh yeah, sorry, my mistake. Yeah,
it's okay. It's Chia Hu Chen defeated Anita KANJAYA, and Denise Santos from the Philippines defeated the young lady right here, Miss Truc Dao Mai. And Ben was being very modest. He's a pro player from France, and he'll be calling all the action here.
Yeah, but I made a mistake there, and so that's the point is the loser of this match will go home. So this is a high pressure match, I believe, and maybe the young Mai would have a little bit more pressure to play in front of her home crowd. What do you think, George?
The home field advantage is good. For some players, it can really pick them up. For others, it can really make them nervous. But for the most part, having friends and supporters in the stands, it usually helps.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what she plans here. Maybe to try to play the 3-6 combination, which is really hard, or just push the 3 towards the long rail. Try to get some kind of a snooker here. Yeah, like that. Good shot there. Good effort.
Well, Ben, I couldn't find any info on Fargo with these two young ladies, and that shot right there tells me quite a bit about her game. That's very, very creative and well executed.
Yeah.
Look, there's the
Actually,
reward.
I think it's yeah. I thought she didn't hit a hail after the contact, so it's a fall, ball in hand, and first opportunity for the Vietnamese to get into that match and put a point on the scoreboard, open up her account.
It's 2 of 3 races to 4. Very short races, and as you mentioned, Ben, very high pressured. If they go to a deciding set and it's tied at 3 in the deciding set, we see the very high pressured shootout. Oh, fortunate.
Okay, so that's a good way to miss the 7 ball.
In the US of A, Ben, they call that missing on the pro side.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice safety
Oh,
here.
that's a really good shot. Trust me, it's not easy to control the 7 ball like that. At least she's left a shot, but I don't know if she's gonna go for it. But you also have a shot that you can put the cue ball in between the 8 and 9 and send slowly the 7 ball towards the long rail. You also have this shot, but the thing is, it's really tough to control the speed of the 7 ball, and you're likely to leave an open shot, even if it's a tough one, just like she did.
Quite the tester here.
Whoa, that was a shot. She really made the most out of it, and she really put 100% of making the ball and tried to get some kind of shape, but the ball was really tough.
Anita KANJAYA, in this year, she was in the final 16 of the Women's Las Vegas Open. In 2018, she was in the final 16 of the All Japan Women's Championship. Experienced player. Good results in Las Vegas.
Yeah, she looks more than an experienced player, and also playing at the shot clock is one thing for those ladies. It's a big thing for everybody. So yeah, Anita KANJAYA looks a little bit more experienced, and that could make a big difference.
Yeah, she's 31 years of age. And the young lady from Vietnam looks like she's possibly maybe 22. If that.
See how she can handle the break from the side, controlling the cue ball. You can see the power, the hit. Yeah, that's a pretty good hit. It's a little bit of a cut on the left side of the wand, but I mean, still powerful and still okay.
Yeah, she hit the one ball real square and pocketed the wing ball. And it looks like she, if she wants to make this shot, I think she has to jump it. So,
Oh,
a little closer. She
Yeah,
got a little closer for the jump.
yeah, she pushed out actually to ask a question to her opponent. Well, are you going to take this or?
Would you take this jump, Ben?
That's a tricky, because whether you're able to jump and follow a little bit to try to reach the 2, which is never easy, you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I think I would have taken it, because you have good chances to make a good solid hit on the 1, and if you hit the cue ball high enough, then yeah, you could follow. But it's always tough. But you see, when you take the shot, you have it in your hands, and it was not a tough jump shot. So
I agree that jump shot is, as they come, is a standard jump shot, and it had position to it if he hit it right.
it seems to me that this young Vietnamese girl is a little bit nervous, which is really normal in the start of the match. Obviously, I don't know if she has ever played in such an arena with the shot clock and all the setup, that it's really, really sometimes challenging for young players. So
It
to me, it looks like she has to try to settle down a little bit and just play her game, which is obviously easier said than done.
Well, this is how they develop. This is how they become real players in settings like this. And it's great when you can do it in front of your hometown crowd and you don't have to travel too far to compete in such an event.
Yeah, definitely. And on this shot, she could have like tried to kick and stick, because the 3-8-5 would have helped her to get the cover. Because what she tried to do is really, really tough. You really need to hit it really perfect to have the split.
Let's see how
So
she
remember,
attacks
it's
the
a
5-ball.
sorry. Yeah.
Will she take the combo or not? Let's see how she handles this.
So it's a 64 player field, and we have double elimination here in action, and it's going to be lost in single elimination when player reached the last 16.
And as you mentioned earlier, one of these players will be in the stands the rest of the tournament. What a bank shot.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really on. Still a kind of two-way shot, because if she had missed the short side, then the cue ball would have been hide behind the 8-ball. So, and you still can see the 6. Oh, that was a good effort. I don't know if she got the full cover here on the 6, but still a good shot. Tough to control the speed. I thought she would have pushed the 6-ball towards the short rail over there, but yeah, she got the full cover, so that's great. This is a kind of rack where you have safety battles back and forth. Players try to contain the opponent. So here you have two ways to play this. Yeah, you have this way, which is you really want to have the cover. It's really a good shot. Or you also had the overcut and send the 6-ball in the middle of the short rail. And if you can see the edge of the ball, or even if you can kick at it, the low side, then she would create distance. Yeah, it's that was the shot, but it's a little too hard. She lost a little bit of the control of the cue ball there, but she got away with it.
Well, the most important part is to shoot the right shots.
Yeah.
Because whether they're right or wrong, you still have to make them.
Yeah, and also when you shoot the right shots, percentage-wise, the results are really better when you shoot the percentages. And you're right, it's more important to shoot the right shots because percentages are higher, and you're likely to be more into the rotation games. There are typical shots that you have to know if you want to play professionally. She really has a nice stroke, nice technique, very smooth, steady stance. Yeah, no movement, no body movement, no head movement on that 9 ball. She really stayed still, and most of the times when you have good fundamentals and good technique to shot, the results are good. So she take a 2-game lead now, George.
Yes, the results are very good. She's won 2 games. Raised to 4 in the first set. Keep in mind, it's 2 out of 3 sets. If they are tied at 1, it goes to a third and deciding set. And of course, if they are tied on that third and deciding set, it goes to a shootout. I haven't seen one since we've started the women's or the 10 ball. I have not seen a shootout yet on the streams.
I haven't too, and it's really more drama and thriller. I'm sure we're going to see it in the days to come, as the tournaments are going deeper and the clash of titans will happen.
Yeah, as everything gets tighter and the cream of the crop rises, as you just mentioned, those shootouts are more than likely gonna come. But we've had some great
here's the
matches
shot
where they go.
Yeah, you see, she went for the shot. I don't know if the 4 ball passes the 9. You know, it's tough to say from that angle, but if the 4 ball is stuck, then you really want to be straight on it so that you can freeze the cue ball behind the 9. Playing the 4. She played a good split there, using the 4-9 as blockers. Patience is also a great asset you have to master when you play rotation games. Sometimes you wanna be offensive and run.
That was a good shot. Didn't make it, but she got second prize. It's a good safety. Or can she see the ball?
I don't think she can make it though. Yeah. Oh, and she set up a 3-9 combo, George. So now the point is to go from the 1 to the 2. Maybe you wanna go back and forth and zigzag around the 8 to go long. Yeah, like this.
Oh, She's going to bump the 8 and get a nice shot on the 2 to come back for the 3-9.
Yeah, kind of send a ball with a touch of right here to go one rail. Yeah, like that. Oh, I don't think she got... Yeah. Combo is not easy though if you're not straight in. I think she would have liked to go further to be straight. And she still have a shot at it, so... Good shot there. We heard some applause from the audience, meaning that the local fans would support her.
I'm sure she's a rising star in Ho Chi Minh City. And this is what she had to do to win this game. Good shot.
Yeah, the combo wasn't easy. So as you saw that beautiful arena with the arena lights, Predator arena lights, we also have all the equipment here, the Predator aerial rack, the Predator Arcadia reserve cloth, the Arcos 2 balls, and the brand new Predator Arc table. It really plays amazing. It looks amazing, but it also plays amazing. It's in terms of rails and pocket size, and it's really a competitive pool table now all across the globe, because we also have them in the Eurotours Pro Billiard Series.
I was going to ask you about that, Ben. You've been playing some of the Pro Billiards, the Euro Tours, and have been playing on these arcs, so you have quite a bit of experience with these. Yeah, they look so good. Definitely. And in speaking with Robert Evans, who helped design these, he tells me that you can tell a table by how close the pros are when they, kick the ball, and it just plays very, very well. I've seen a lot of that. But you can tell us all about those.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I played them since last year, the first Eurotour in Italy. And since then, they've been, really the playability, the quality of the rails, and also the pocket size, which is really important. I think it's 4 1/4. It's really, really great. And I've seen and I've talked to many players, and we all agree that the table is great.
It is a steel table, and it is a 3-piece slate, so it makes it very easy to maneuver into your second stories and basements if you have necessity to move them down there.
Yeah.
All the equipment Ben described, all the Predator equipment is on PredatorCues.com, along with the pro team. You see who they play, what they play with. You can get a lot of information on PredatorCues.com.
And we also want to thank our sponsors, make all those events around the globe possible. This time we have Little Master, we have Yalin, Box Billiards, KANJAYA, Samsung TV Plus, Pro Billiard TV, and the WPA, and of course the Predator Group.
Anita looking rather focused here, getting ready to go ahead by the score of 3-1 in this race to 4. The one thing about the Predator Arc table. Okay, but the one thing about the Predator Arc table, it's not available in the U.S. yet. I think they might make it available by the end of this quarter. I mean, this last quarter of 2025. Not 100% sure.
Okay. And for the moment, we have the more experienced player that is leading. She looks comfortable at the table and made her way through the hill now.
And keep in mind, folks, coming up in these events here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, is along with this Saigon Open, this 9-ball open for the ladies, there is also the WP, the Predator WPA World 10-ball Championships. And what a monster field we have for that.
Yeah, and we also had a monster field with the mixed doubles. It was really a great event.
And what a final and semifinals we got to view there. The Killer Fillers defeated Cho Che Yu and Ko Ping Chung.
Yeah. I had the luck to
$40,000.
I had the luck to be in the booth for the semi-final between So-So, Robbie Capito, and the Fillers. It was one of the best matches I've seen ever in terms of mixed doubles. Really strong.
Well, you talk about that. I actually called the other semifinal with Cho Che Yu and Ko Ping Chung, and they played almost perfect. Absolutely stellar play. And I just couldn't see how anybody was going to beat them. And then I looked at the scoreboard, and the Fillers took it in straight sets. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you missed any of that mixed doubles action, go back to Pro Billiard Series TV on YouTube, and you can find it. And what matches you'll get to watch. The old double kiss. One of the ways you can figure that out if you're going to get that kiss is if you're lined up and you can't get the cue ball to the corner pocket past the 3, and you try to bank it to the opposite corner, you'll probably get a kiss.
Yeah. I think she tried to play the carom here, tried to make the 7 and hold the 3, which was a good choice, but it's not easy to do. She also went for a kind of two-way shot here, tried to make the 9 on the side and create at the same time distance between the cue ball and the 3 in case she misses it. Oh, great shot there.
Oh, she's going to get second prize. A safety on a miss.
Yeah, you could see the nervousness that she jumped out of her stance when she hit the cue ball to make that 5 ball. And this is what it is all about, when you feel the heat, the pressure to keep your clarity and to stay relaxed. It's really not easy to handle your emotions and stay focused.
Yeah, and your stroke's not the same. It gets a little touchy, and you decelerate a lot with nerves, or you hit it too hard. A little bit less control. Looks good right here. Just pocket the ball with good speed and should be straight in on the 9. She's not going down without a fight. Couple of good shots, and she's only down by a game, but she has the break, and a 9 ball. The break means a lot. We have the top 10 ladies, with the exception of number 1 in Fargo rate here in this tournament. Quite the class. Jasmine Ocean just mowing them down, as is Han Yu. We just got to watch Lu Shasha. Chao Che Yu is here. Rubelin Amit, Jessica Centeno. In fact, we just got to watch Lu Shasha defeat Jessica Centeno.
Yeah, 2 straight sets with 2 breaks and run to end the match. So that was really solid.
Yeah, that was an exclamation point on that sentence. Well, it looks like she's settling down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that. And now she has an open table, so good opportunity to tie up the set.
That could hurt. Luckily, she didn't leave too much.
Yeah, actually the side pockets are really, really tight. So you have to really hit the heart of the pocket if you want the ball to go in. And she just hit slightly a little bit too thin and hit the point. So not easy.
went for the 9. Anita's going to have to work for this run out here. Coming back for position on the 6 from the 5. Unless she gets the good angle here, and she did.
Yeah, draw with a touch of left should do the job. I was gonna say be careful not to draw too much, otherwise you're gonna get straight on the 6 and then the 7 ball will not be on. So this is tough to control actually too.
You should have said it sooner, Ben. That way she wouldn't have done it. That's exactly what she did.
Yeah, because the draw with English on the 5 ball wasn't easy to control. You have to make the ball and control the speed not to go too far. And stay in control in those type of shots can be challenging. Still okay. Big shot there. High ball inside. Cut the 7 and go long rail to reach the 8. She hit it really thick.
Do you like the safety here behind the 8, or bring the cue ball all the way around and come all the way down the table, create distance?
You really want on these shots, you really want to focus on the cue ball. Try to glue the cue ball to the 8.
That's a tough shot, but that'll win you a lot of games if you can execute it consistently. We could have a tie ball game here, Ben.
Yeah, the shot on the 7, the speed she used to play that shot was a little bit too far, a little bit too hard, sorry.
Well, True Doc Mai is a little bit afraid of the side pockets. I thought she would play them the side, but as we saw in the mixed doubles, even the very high-level pros were having problems with the side, missing some fairly easy shots to the side pockets.
Yeah, they are tight. They are really the points are really like. I mean, the shape of the pockets are really perpendicular. You know, it's really tight.
Yeah. And as you can see from this angle right here, when you look to the side pockets, you don't see the opening of the pocket. You see shelf.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Look at this. It's not the first time she's gotten a good roll.
Oh, that was a pretty good hit, but she hit it a little bit too hard. Would have been better to leave, of course, the 7 ball on the short rail. Kind of kick and stick, but containing, because you can't get the cover, obviously only 3 balls on the table. Still a big shot there with no really opportunity to have shape on the 8. but again, she didn't sell out, so which is a good news for her.
Yeah, she has missed about 5 shots now and not left a return shot. So she misses well.
That was a good attempt.
she-
She didn't miss it by far, but here you really have to choose between playing a containing, leaving the 7 ball in the center of the short rail, or try to play the cue ball behind the 8. And I believe the most conservative was to play the 7 ball in the center of the short rail. Because if you play a kind of in between, you're not gonna get either way the chance to have a safety. So now she has missed and she has an opening to win the set. 3 balls.
And do keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that the players are on a shot clock. They have 60 seconds after the break and 30 seconds for each shot. And they have a 30-second extension, 1 per game per player. And this to close out set number 1.
Yeah, and I would say that the player that made less mistakes won the set. So obviously she got a little bit of a reward, and the players are having a little break after set 1. So we're gonna have also a little break, George, and we'll be right back.
After looking at the stats, you can see where how Anita KANJAYA won the set there. Made balls, missed shots. She missed half the shots her opponent did.
Yeah, so that's why I thought that it's really normal that she won the set, but sometimes it's not the player that plays the best that wins the set. It's not always like that in rotation game, but yeah, this time we see the most experienced player having the edge on the young Vietnamese.
But either way, Ben, there's still another set to come. If she can win this set, this is one of the very, very good things about this format is, in a race to 8, if you're up 6-0, you're going to win that set 9 times out of 10. In this, if you win the first set here, even if you win it 4-0, there's the second set where they can come back and beat you 4-0 or even 4-3, and you go to the third and deciding set. So this kind of benefits, just makes it a more exciting format where it amplifies the mistakes.
Yeah, definitely.
And here we go, kicking off set number 2. Anita KANJAYA from Indonesia. After winning the first set, we'll be breaking to close out MAI from Vietnam. One ball is down with a good shot, opening shot on the 2 ball. Position for the 3 in the side, and things will look really good, really fast. But she didn't get the position. Going for the jump cue. Careful with the scratch in the side. Oh, she went the other way. She might have given up a shot here. But she's done that a couple times and has been able to come back to the table. As we saw in the stats, it was 10 missed shots to her 5. So you missed 5 shots in a race to... The difference is 5 shots in a race to 4. You probably won that set. There's a nice shot right there. Off the rail to pocket the 3. Straight in on the 4. The 5 is handy. And let's watch Anita KANJAYA from Indonesia connect the dots here. And hello, the 5 ball stays up. Nice shot. She just wants to avoid the 9 ball to come around 2 rails for the 7 in the side pocket. Hits it softer and gets it to the upper corner. That works too. It's a matter of choice. MAI must win this set to stay and force a deciding 3rd set. Nicely struck. She's going to end up with shape for the side pocket or the corner. If it rolls a little more, she has a nicer shot to the side or the corner. If it rolls a little less, she still has a nicer shot. It got right in the middle. And it's a bit of a tester. Opening game of the second set. This is an important shot, as they should be, and that's going to go right in. And the cue ball gave us a thrill there. But game number one goes to Anita KANJAYA from Indonesia. And the young lady in the chair, taking a deep breath, is Truc Dao MAI from Vietnam. After making that tough 8-ball, that was a very deserving 9 to win the first game. Game number 2 here. Coming up after this match, we'll be going to the Predator WPA World 10-Ball Championships being held here in Ho Chi Minh City. The 10th year of these championships. And there's a shot on the 1-9 by MAI. Nice combo. This might be safe unless it continues to roll. Even if it does, she's up against the 4. Someone's having fun.
She really played it 100 miles an hour.
Well, isn't that the right way to pick combinations? That way you don't hang them up and give them to your opponent if you miss.
Okay, let's see if she can make the most out of this break. The second set is tied up 1 game apiece. Made a ball. But I believe yeah, she has a shot on the 1 ball, but still a tough cut shot, and it's going to lead her to the top of the table. Yeah, that wasn't easy. So now different options for Anita. I think she went for the bank here to try to play position on the 2, but she left an open shot. The thing is, you have to decide whether you play the 3-7 combination or a safety shot, kind of a split, but first you need to make the 1. Good shot there. And now she really has to decide what to do on the 3. Yeah, she was trying to go up table and play some kind of a safety here. Thinning the 3. Yeah, and go up table with the cue ball, which what she did. But I think she left a window here, maybe.
Looks like it, Ben. She's shooting right at the 3 ball. That was a tough one. But now, at least she's going to force MAI to go around the table. Or can she just hold this for the 4 in the same pocket? Looks like she might be able to kill the ball there. Side pocket. Oh, she's in good shape. Tough to get on the 5 though. Just leave it on the side, take the longer shot, steeper angle.
Yeah, that was tough to find a way to the 5 ball. So now maybe she can split those and use the 8-9 as blockers. Yeah, that's what she tried to do, but it's not easy. I think she actually left a shot on the side for Anita.
Coming over for the 8 ball in the bottom corner.
Good stroke there. And this 9 ball to take the lead in that second set.
One game lead.
Okay. And as you were saying, George, after this match, we have matches from the men's world 10 ball championship.
Yes, Ben, those will start at 6 p.m. Vietnam time. And they'll come up after this, of course. I think right now it's like 4 p.m. in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Two games to one, breaking game number 4 in set number 2.
Wow, what a powerful break that was. The rack really exploded there. Really good spread. You see all the balls up table. Open shot on the 1. Looks like she's a little bit straight in, so she has to draw to the 2. Or maybe she's even worse. Yeah, she was wrong. She had the wrong angle, so she had really to draw all the way back. She did it pretty good, because it was a really tough shot, powerful shot.
Yeah, those are those big, long power draws. That got away from her a little bit.
Yeah, that was the good shot, and she only saw the right edge of the 2, so she tried to get that ball cross corner, try to get the cue ball up table for the 3. And the 6 ball is blocking the path of the 3 ball in the top right, so whether you play the combination, the 3-6 combination, or you need to be on the other side of the 3, which is really not easy from there. That was a great attempt, though.
Yeah, she was trying to get the cue ball above the 3 ball so she could play it to the bottom corner or the side, probably the corner. Now she's stuck with a combo or a safety. And I don't think she can see the 3 she'll have to kick. I could be mistaken. The angle's there. She did kick, and oh, that was a great kick and stick and a two-way shot. She has position. It worked out for her.
Yeah, actually the kick and stick, the speed she used was not good, but that actually allows her to get a little bit of a roll on the 3 and hitting the 7 and making the 3. But she missed
a little bit of roll, Ben. I think she walked out of the bakery with the whole bag. That worked out pretty good for her, and she needs it. She's down 2-1.
Yeah, and unfortunately she missed the 4 ball really thick. So here is the situation where you really want to kick at the 4 and hitting the low side of the 4, so that you separate the balls, and hopefully using the she saw it. Okay, I didn't think she could go directly at it. I thought she had snookered.
Do you give the 9 a ride here? She's going for the side pocket, I think.
Yeah, going 2 rails around for the 5. I think the 7 ball passes the 9, so she should be okay, but she's not on the right side of the 5, so I would go stun myself. I will not use like, yeah, I think she changed her mind. Stun with a touch of right, going 2 rails around. Yeah, that's a better shot.
She was meaning
She
to
didn't.
cheat that ball to the other side. Almost missed it.
Yeah. I believe it's one of the first times that she uses her extension, so that's a good point because she knows that it's an important shot and a tough one to get on the hill. That was really a thin cut here, and it's really tough to control. But actually she really missed position from the 6 there.
That was about all she could see there, Ben. I thought she was going to have a hard time pocketing that ball. She had to shoot it softer with a little swerve on the cue ball.
Yeah.
Now, see, that shot right there, I really like shooting it rail first, real soft, so you just go right around the 9.
Yeah, that's a good call, George.
Well, she's still alive. Now, see, Efren would 4-rail this ball just for fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, this is really a thin cut, and you really want to go 100% and choose like something like medium, or I would say soft, yeah, medium speed to really want the 9 ball get going. Yeah, that's a good shot. That's the right shot, the right speed. So here we are, George, tied up in the second set, 2 games apiece, and it's pretty unpredictable what's going to happen because Anita from Indonesia was in control, and then she missed that ball to go on the hill, that 9 ball here to go on the hill. So
yeah, but more importantly on that game, she had a nice shot on the 8 and bumped the 9 over instead of clearing it, and ended up with a little bit of a tester, that back cut. So big opportunity for this young lady from Vietnam, because now they're tied. A good roll here and a good roll there, and she could win the set and force a third set instead of going out in 2 sets. And give the viewers on Pro Billiard TV and Samsung TV and on YouTube, is that going to get a rail? Oops, no.
that's a push out.
Oh, then that was good.
Yeah, but she left a long, tough shot, and the 2 ball is blocked by the 6 on the top left. So maybe she can just split the balls and send the 1 ball towards the rack over there instead of try to go for it. But I think she got away with it. Just have to thin it and send the cue ball up table behind the 3, 4, 5, 9. A lot of blockers here, so the jump cue cannot be out here because of the 4 ball. So she really has to kick at it.
I kind of like the 3-rail kick here on this 1 ball. Just short of the corner pocket and go 2 rails into the 1. Well, she got it with the 1.
Yeah, that was a good kick also, but I would have hit it harder to try to create distance between the balls. That's a good shot. She wanted to free the 2 from the 6, make the 2 passes in the top left, and playing safety at the same time. That was a smart shot, but didn't execute it well. Yeah, good split there. Overcut the 1 and sending the... Always send the cue ball behind the cluster over there. Should be workable for both.
Looking for a combo here. Nice shot. Does she come around for position? The answer is close.
Oh, great touch there. Now here is the position where she could just send the 3 ball up table and nudge the 5, 9 to play safe. But she decided to go for it. I don't think the 5 goes to the bottom right. Yeah, she tried to go into the cluster. Wow, she got a little bit of a roll here because I think the only pocket available for the 5 was the left side pocket. So this is great. I believe she got away with it. She hit the 2 points of the side pocket, George, which is crazy.
This kick shuttle.
Now
She had to be a little on the fortunate side so as not to give something up because the table is completely open. And no, she's given up a shot. But she's going to have to earn this position. It's not straightforward.
yeah. I believe she can just stand draw a little bit to the side pocket, to the right side pocket, underneath the 8-ball would go. Oh, she decided to go the other way around. Wow, nice touch here.
Yeah. Yeah, great job there. Pretty good job with the position. Now it's just pocket this and you're on the hill, ready to close out the match. Well, neither player has won 2 games in a row. The only time that happened was the very first 2 games of the match. Anita won the first 2 games, and since then they've traded game after game. Each player kind of mopping up after the other.
Okay, and we have a few results from the other tables. Anyu is through. She won against Muhan Zhang, 2-1. Pia Fiedler is through also against the Vietnamese Duong Yen Vi. We also have Christian Atekach through 2-0 against Kyu Nung from Vietnam also. Shu Xiaoxiao on 2-0 against Fu Xiaofang. Rebellion Amit is through. Yasmin Ocean is through also. So is Kelly Fisher against Johanna Annabella Putri from Indonesia. Soa is through. Savannah Easton also. So yeah, we're gonna have great matches on the next rounds, I believe.
Well, like we mentioned earlier, we have 64 players from 16 different countries in the women's tournament, and pretty much 10 out of the top 11 Fargo-rated players here today in this tournament. So we're going to have a lot of great matches.
Good slow roll, the 1-ball here on the side pocket. Never easy. She has to be back at the center of the table for the 3 now. And everything is open, so she has an opportunity to win the match here. Yeah, I think it's good. I think she could like draw just a hair slightly back to stop the 4-ball on the top left, and then the 5 is open. So everything is there. Okay, I thought she had less angle than that, but it's perfect. I mean, you really want to be straight in on that 5 to catch the 6. Yeah, like that, at least on the right side. Oh yeah, maybe she went too far a little bit, George. But
yes, she did.
I think it's still okay to be underneath the side pocket. Yeah, just like
she
that.
might be able to make this work.
Oh,
she wasn't able to. Just missed the cut. Those corners are sharp on those rails. Not just the side pockets, the corners are also. Oh boy. And that's what stretching will get you sometimes. Ran too far past the 6-ball position side for the 6. Forced to kick. Almost was successful.
Yeah, good effort.
Well, you know, Ben, as far as on the one loss side, I don't, as I go through this, I see a couple of big names here. You have, Cheska Centeno, you have Maite Ropero, Silviana Liu, Xiang Shui Qing, so Yuki Hiraguchi. And Chao Fang Fu. There's some danger in the one loss side.
Yeah, as always, as we witnessed the previous match between Cheska Centeno and Liu, former world champions, one has to go to the one loss side. So yeah, when you go deep in the tournament, then the one loss side gets tighter and tighter.
Yes, it does. It's not safe to go in the water. That's a nice shot. Good position, good speed. Hit this with a little inside. Do you check this with a little... Oh, she can just roll this, can't she? No, it's got too much angle. She's got to be careful here. This could get away from her.
Yeah, she got a little bit of a roll here because she hit it that hard. She would have been stuck onto the short rail up table, but then the 9-ball kind of slowed her down.
And hill we go with a good shot on the 9-ball. And a bit of a break when she shot the 8. They've traded off games. And it's anybody's set. MAI must win it to force a third set. KANJAYA must win it to close it out. And here we go. Hill. Does the match continue after this game? Or does it end? 1 ball on the break. Long shot on the 2, 6 in the middle. So I guess you would say it's no shot on the 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be a push out for sure. And the 3-ball is down table behind the rack, so... Oh, unless she can see an edge of the ball, but I don't think so. She has to leave a really tough shot with a really tough shape. Oh, I don't think it's enough. Yeah, maybe she sees the right edge of the ball. but thin, so it's really tough to manipulate something from here. Yeah, that was really tough to get cover from there. So that's why Anita KANJAYA gave it back. Still, she has a lot of work to do to go from the 2 to the 3 here. Yeah, maybe just make the ball and play safe out of the 3, which is what's workable here. Just split the 3 and the cue ball and use the 9 and 8 as blockers. Good shot there.
Effective jump. Didn't give a ball in hand. Has left a long straight in on the 3 ball with automatic position for the 4. But you have to make it first.
Yeah, I would have chose myself to try kind of let the stroke out and stun it, follow, instead of try to roll it. It's always tough to roll because you have the tendency to decelerate into the shot, into the ball. So those type of shots I always try to stun, follow.
Now see, oh yeah, she's gonna stay at the table. Fluked the 6 in. That was the shot that you rolled, so you have the 5 there, but you could stop it the way she did. Only thing wrong there was she missed it.
Now a big opportunity here to close the match for Anita. The 7 to the 8 might be challenging here, but see what she decided to, which side of the 7. Yeah, she did something simple, which I liked. Being straight in and simply draw back. She got a little bit too far. She has to nudge the 9, making the 8. Ooh. That 9 for the match.
And there it is. And we will move on. Anita will stay in the tournament. The young Vietnamese player, Truc Dao Mao, her tournament is finished. And before Ben closes this out, I just want to let you know, folks, that